In a dense forest, there lived a majestic lion named Hare-1. He was the undisputed king of the jungle, feared by all the animals. One day, Hare-1 decided to hold a grand assembly of all the animals to assert his dominance. As the news spread, animals from far and wide gathered at the designated place. The lion sat proudly atop a large rock, his mane glistening in the sunlight. The animals trembled with fear, knowing that Hare-1's roar could shake the entire forest. As the assembly began, Hare-1 addressed the gathered animals in a booming voice. "Listen, my subjects," he roared. "I am the king of this jungle, and you must all obey my commands. From now on, I expect you to pay tribute to me regularly, or face the consequences." The animals cowered before Hare-1, knowing that they had no choice but to obey. However, one brave creature dared to speak up. It was Chitranga, the wise hare. "Your Majesty," said Chitranga. Bowing respectfully, "we are all your loyal subjects, and we will gladly obey your commands. But if I may, I have a suggestion to make." Hare-1, intrigued by the hare's boldness, nodded his head. "Speak, little hare. What is your suggestion?" Chitranga took a deep breath and spoke confidently. "Your Majesty, instead of each of us bringing you tribute individually, why not hold a grand feast where we can all celebrate together? This way, you can enjoy a variety of dishes from all the animals, and we can show our loyalty to you in a more meaningful way." Hare-1 pondered Chitranga's suggestion for a moment. He liked the idea of a grand feast, where he could indulge in the finest foods without having to hunt. And so, he agreed to Chitranga's proposal and announced that a grand feast would be held the following day. The animals were overjoyed at the news and set to work preparing for the feast. Elephants gathered fruits and vegetables, deer brought tender grass, and birds collected the juiciest worms and insects. As the feast began, Hare-1 sat at the head of the table, his mouth watering at the sight of the delicious spread before him. The animals presented their offerings one by one, each trying to outdo the other in pleasing the lion. Finally, it was Chitranga's turn to present his offering. But instead of bringing food, he brought a small pot filled with water. The other animals laughed at the hare's meager offering, but Chitranga remained unfazed. "Your Majesty," said Chitranga, bowing low, "I offer you this humble pot of water as a token of my loyalty. For even the mightiest lion cannot survive without water, and it is my duty to ensure that you remain strong and healthy." Hare-1 was moved by Chitranga's words. He realized that while the other animals had brought him food, it was the hare who had shown true wisdom and understanding. With a grateful smile, he accepted Chitranga's gift and declared him the wisest of all the animals. From that day on, Hare-1 treated Chitranga with the utmost respect, seeking his advice on matters both big and small. And Chitranga, for his part, served his king faithfully, using his wisdom to guide the animals and ensure harmony in the jungle. And so, the lion and the hare lived in peace and prosperity, their bond a shining example of wisdom and friendship for all the animals of the forest.